Groupie culture in the black community must die. We have become so goofy, and the need to be relevant has driven us to become clowns because we'll do anything for likes and other views so we can be relevant in the eyes of our peers. Kanye West is definitely the example of a black bozo in today's time who has a minority mentality and a coon spirit. This man will do anything to get in the limelight. This man is so goofy and is fueling our community with the goofiness that these celebrities are spewing right in front of us. The program is definitely working. You can have a guy like Kanye West and everybody dismiss his bad behavior due to the amount of money that he has. This shows we are in a time period of the whore mentality and the need to be relevant and main character syndrome, where you need to be the main actor in the play of life. And this is exposing us to be clowns because people will do anything for relevancy. Women will take off their clothes and show their whole naked butt just to gain a like, and then want to be respected after they do this silly gestures that appeases their small, low self-esteem and their weak, fragile egos. We are an embarrassment at this time in life, from the men and the women. Men will put on dresses just to be relevant and act zesty to pull in a community just for the dollars and relevancy, and or just to appease these people, and they go along to get along. You have men calling men women when they know they were born males. This is the delusion and the psychopath mindset that we have. We are psychologically damaged because of the programming of white supremacy. Everything we do is walking backwards. And I have to say, at this time, but people are afraid to name who is the devil at this time on this planet. And I have to say, it's the YT people. These people put out so much propaganda that it's ruining the world. Men can be women and women can be men. And now women can go in the boys' bathroom if they claim to be a male. And a woman has lost her mind because she can't even define what a woman is, and she was born one. This is the delusion and the programming of our society. Listen to what these people say surrounding celebrities. They all have handlers. So this shows you the capacity and the level of brainwashing that we have taken from all the things that we take in on a daily basis, coming from the civilization or the civilization or society that was framed by racist men. But we seem to ignore those things, and the plights of our positioning was done deliberately. Remember Jim Crow and all these things? And that's the thing what goofy black people don't see. Racism it exists on an on an invisible plane. You cannot see it. It just works at night and the day because it's a mindset and a mentality that white people use. And all they have to say, I'm not racist, and show you a smile. But we've seen the actions for 400 years and beyond of these people. There's no justice with them. There's no empathy for others with these people. And we have taken on that same spirit. Well, only thing we desire is money. We become groupies because now we all need leaders. Back in the days, black people led themselves and were not followers. You couldn't really get us to do what other people do. But now we're doing it because, like I said, the almighty dollar corrupts everything. And when it comes to survival, people have to survive, because who want to leave this heaven of life and go to hell, which is death? You people are blind and we are being programmed and you can't see it. And it's definitely working. And if you look around, they globalized and took over everything through globalization. These people set out to globalize the mind of the world. This is why our commercials are stretching to overseas, because they want to reach the people overseas with the same type of poison that they induced on us, and we can't shake because the system is here. Then they put God next to the system and it attach you to goodness. But the whole thing is the system doesn't match anything God related or anything good. It's all about taking, taking, taking. We were told to work together as a unit, but now we're under capitalism where we all go against each other. And people fell for the cheese over and over again. And the Bible told us who we were, sheep. And what do? Go out and follow other men's philosophy. Men made this civilization based off life, and they monopolized it. And now you're working for them, and they're the kings, and we're the peasants. Until you guys wake up, we'll be here serving masters. And the good books tell us we are all equal, and the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. And what do? We do not fight these people when we are the people, the majority, and they are the less minority, and they're ruling over us. So we definitely have to be sheep and lost our mind and are not trying to get it back. We cannot remember our past, the days of freedom when we woke up and did what we wanted to. Yeah, we worked, but it served a purpose for us, and it didn't drain of us of our livelihood and our spirit. When you live in this world, you face enemy, which is you are less than the product that you create. We are the masters, and now we're ruled by products and people who put out these products to gain more money off our back. It's a parasitic relationship, and we can't see the end game. We're still marching, praying, dancing, singing, and fighting when all we have to do is walk away and live off the land. And they will have to concede to our demands. But as long as we give them the power and believe in these voting systems and these different branches of governments, we'll always be waiting in line until we wake up and learn what true freedom is. Look at an animal chained to the post. There's no difference between that animal and you. You're stuck in a world where you can't get out, and you believe singing, marching, dancing, and putting your hand on a book and raising it to the sky will save you. You guys are lost, and you should have listened in the beginning. Never follow another man's philosophy. If you do, you are a sheep, because the school that he put you in is all his knowledge. And think about it. Why do we learn social studies and history and all these things outside of finances and everything that you need to become whole? And even psychology we should study. But history is all indoctrination. And it's only dinner table talk, because in life you can't apply it really nowhere else. And it's basically a goofy conversation, but it shows the people who had no history had to fake it. This is why nothing makes sense in the history books. And now when you go to France, you look at pictures of who the Indians are. And when you go to Russia and Poland, you see the true pictures of the saints and what they look like. They were black. That's the secret of all secrets at the end of the day. They don't want you to wake up and know you're more than just a human being. We are lower level gods. When we come together, we make up the body of God. And people don't understand that. That's why they stay following others, because they need guidance. Learn how to lead, because you are the king of your castle and no one else should be the leader of your house. Wake up, people, and free your mind. Walking away is the only way to freedom.